married to jealousy.
Truth or it's fantasy, yeah.
We're doing everything,
Cause there's so much to talk about. Sit still, let's brew it out. Bitter and sweet, ice and heat. Let's take a drink of honesty.
What it do, yo? What's up?
What's up?
Can I play just keep in touch? We're gonna get there. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
What's up? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in and say good morning.
Come on in.
Hey, don't be rude. You know your mama didn't raise you right now. Come on now. Say good
They
morning.
didn't
Say
even
good morning.
teach you some class. When you walk into a room, you speak. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Or you want the church version? Come on in the room. Hold on.
There's nothing wrong with our lighting today, y'all, but I like the little tint.
It's okay. It's a nice little tint.
It's matching my copper skin.
The copper. Oh, look at her. Miss Copper. Okay.
Hit it with a hole in it.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all feeling this morning? Thank you so much for joining us for yet another hour of Honest Tea. I'm your boy, Brother Greg, Minister Greg, Pastor Greg. Whatever it is you need me to be, I'm there at your service as the Lord wills, though. And
I am your news anchor, Antoinette. And today we have a fun-filled morning pack for you all. But first, the weather.
what is up with this today?
I don't know, because you tried to get a little prop on me, so I have to.
What is
let
up
y'all
with this today?
I could be a DiGiorno commercial. I could be KSDK.
Tell the people, baby.
Fox 2, Real STL News. However you want it, I can give it to you.
You know how to ditch it out, don't you?
I can ditch it.
I'm so proud of you.
I can ditch it.
I'm so proud of you. So what's up? I hope y'all having a great morning. It is Tuesday morning, and we about our business this morning, okay? We about our business this morning. We're making sure we got all the hot topics. We're making sure we got all the information that we can possibly give. Now, you know we got to start with what we start with. What's up? Good morning, family. You know we got to start with what we start with. What's that?
What's steeping in our communities? I told you guys. Told you.
Look at this anchor. Look at this news.
Didn't I tell you?
Look at this news anchor. Okay. So what is steeping in our communities? What we have is we have a there at the library. Y'all know Tuesdays we normally hit on what's happening in the library. And the library has just a plethora of resources. Okay, so check this out.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So they have meals after school meals.
Yeah.
At the libraries, at St. Louis Public Libraries, and what libraries? Sorry, look at her, libraries. And so what that means is all the children from 18 and under get to go to the library and get a meal for school after school. So normally it's from some are at from 3 to 4, some from 4 to 5, some from 3:30 to 4:30. Yep. We have the link. We're gonna make sure we drop that link down in the comments. But you know what? Take the kids to the library. We keep saying it. Take at least one trip a week. Take them up there. They get a meal. So they get them something hot to eat. And also, so that just to name a few of them, you have General Wabash Library. I'm just playing. This is a bad joke.
Oh, he's gonna mess up.
Walnut Park.
Baden Library.
It was Baden Library. What's another? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Look, it is what it is. It's the morning. Okay, we here. But also
Kings Highway Library.
Okay, yeah.
So the city libraries,
basically. But you know what? Even moving towards the county, they got some.
Yeah, the county.
They got them in the county too. Yep. So check those libraries out. Like I said, you get some good meals after school, and then that way that they have dinner, and then I think they also give like snacks and things like that too. Yep. And also remember today.
Take your tail
to the Ferguson Library
for the Utility Assistance Program. All you need is your Social Security card and your bills. They pay light bill, they pay gas bill, they pay water, everything disconnect. Take it on up there.
Yep.
Take advantage of the resources that we have in our community, family.
Make sure that y'all get out there to
Ferguson Library. She's there from 1 to 4.
1 to 4. Yep.
1 to 4.
So make sure you take advantage of those resources that are there at the library. And I don't think you have to be there with your child either. If they're older and they like to go to the library, let them go.
Yes.
And they can go in and get the meal themselves. Like I said, it's just for children 18 and under. Okay?
All righty.
So make sure you take full advantage of those resources there. All right. Now let's go ahead and let's move on with this because I'm ready. I'm ready to turn this up.
My topic is Miss Tiffany Haddish at the VMA.
Ooh-wee.
So Tiffany Haddish was not on her best behavior at the VMA.
No.
Love Tiffany Haddish. Love her energy. She funny. That's my girl, right? But it's a time and a place for everything.
True.
We gotta have etiquette. We gotta have class.
Absolutely.
What she say? What she say? You know, there ain't no man with class. Okay. Gotta have class. So apparently Tiffany was basically, in so many words, harassing Shakira at the VMA.
Ooh,
so she was trying to get a picture with Shakira. She walked by, Shakira, and you could tell that Shakira was kind of annoyed a little bit, and she kept walking. Tiffany Haddish, that wasn't enough for her, baby. She started photobombing the lady. The lady holding up her awards. Tiffany Haddish all in the corner of the camera. She taking pictures with people. Tiffany Haddish all in the bag. Like, calm down, baby girl. Yeah. We made it. You heard. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think? I feel like it's a time and a place. I feel like there's etiquette. You gotta have a little etiquette and a little class to yourself. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta agree. I think harass is a very strong word. So I don't know if I would call it harassment. But I really do believe that it was just, it's something for more publicity. Tiffany Haddish, she went on to comment and say, hey, thank y'all for making me more famous. All publicity is good publicity. So while you all looking and
I know all publicity is good publicity because baby got allegations.
Look, she said the enemy is you sure right. Because you know what? Tiffany Haddish has been out the spotlight. And normally when you see her, we've been kind of ignoring her a little bit. Honestly, you see her, you be like, oh, that's Tiffany. And you just kind of move on. You haven't really paid close attention to Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, the trajectory has changed. Something has changed.
Yeah, and it's because of the allegations that she have against her, the abuse and sexual abuse allegations that she has against sexual assault. I'm sorry, allegations that she has against her.
Yeah, when they did some type of YouTube snippet and the acting went a little too far.
Yeah, so and they made a joke about some things that were just totally inappropriate. And if I remember the video clearly,
it was with some kids.
Yeah, it's the kids. She leaves her kids with her uncle, and the uncle is molesting the kids, and they're putting the shots in there like it's just so funny. Because the uncle is looking at the kids the wrong way or about to do whatever he's going to do.
Don't play with stuff like that.
Uncle Harris, I'm leaving out, blah, blah, blah. And
I wouldn't even play no part
like that was funny. No, and it wasn't funny at all. I saw it. I wasn't laughing. I ain't think 2 cents about it. It was terrible. It was horrible. It was terrible.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, I just didn't like that. That was just sick. But you know what? Hey, something about these celebrities, they know what they got. They know what they're doing. They push out there whatever they possibly can to get all the attention that they want. And then look, the way she turns it around, y'all just made me more famous. Y'all just want what I got, and you'll never get here. You'll never arrive here, and all this stuff.
But when I know I'm not gonna be acting. Now I know me. I know I'm a little. What's up, cuz? I ain't gonna be doing that on the red carpet. I got some class now. You don't do that.
You got a little bit of class.
I got plenty of class.
You got plenty of class.
You know I do.
Ooh-wee.
You know I do.
Classy.
Now when I turn my bougie hat on, everybody know what's up.
Yo,
my bougie.
My bougie.
My bougie. Because I'm bougie, y'all. Despite what everybody think, I'm very bougie, and that's okay. I like nice things.
Okay.
And I like things to go a certain way.
Okay.
Salad fork, dinner fork, butter knife. Steak knife. Mm-hmm. We can do it.
Onions and sage.
Beans, onions and sage. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta have That's our girl, though. She putting STL back on the map. But Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
Get you a stylist, man.
Sexy
I got some recommendations for you, actually.
Man, we got some great people who would actually style you.
From St. Louis. You know what I'm saying? We family. When you putting us back on the map, I got some cold STL stylists for you. I can give you that number.
Yeah.
But come on, baby. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Be true to you.
Mm-hmm.
But you also in different arenas now.
Uh-huh.
We don't make it to look like that now.
Yeah, no.
But when I make it, I promise you. Yeah, I'm stepping.
Oh yeah, what you got?
I'm stepping.
Okay.
I'm stepping.
What you gonna be like?
You remember
Stiletto.
Okay.
In the club.
I'm stepping. No, we gonna be wearing no dresses with sheen and stuff like that. You wearing that stuff from the beauty supply. I love you, baby. But you gotta step it up a notch. Let them know. You from STL, but STL got a little class.
Okay. Put them loops back down.
But now Tiffany had this man. She
pushed it. She pushed it. She did the best that she could do to get
now
in the public eye.
Shakira though.
Yeah, I know Shakira's so beautiful.
She is.
She's so pretty. But yeah, so Shakira was sitting there looking like okay. They're like, oh,
Tiffany, baby, we're gonna go back to some etiquette classes.
How many times we gonna
time
do it?
And a place.
She's a comedian. She gets to get away with some of this stuff.
Okay, so the yelling her name and all of that, okay, whatever. But going as far as like photobombing her pictures and stuff like that, like I feel like it was a little over the top.
Yeah, it was.
Like it was a little over the top.
Yeah, because she's holding her awards. This is her moment. This is her time, and
she
I think
performed at the VMAs too. We have
to give people their space for their time, and don't be messing stuff up. You know, like Kanye.
I'm gonna say something like our people messes the VMAs.
Yeah, when wasn't that the VMAs?
Yeah.
When Kanye cut what she called Taylor Swift off?
Oh, little Taylor, she was so scared.
Goodness. Y'all remember that? You know, the Beyonce and this, that, and that. We was like, oh my God. Beyonce's sitting there talking, so no, Kanye. No, Kanye. Yeah, no, Kanye. So you can't do that, man.
We gotta have a little class.
Let the people have their time, man. Let the people have their time. All right, come on.
Tell me something good. Tell your testimony.
Family.
You got on her with this scarf on your head, and you talking about Sexy Red. The Indian part, I just
acting brand new. You pulled me out the bed, and I'm gonna make it do what it do.
Lord have mercy.
Now take this scarf off.
No.
All right.
I ain't got nothing to say.
All right. You two about to get blocked. You two all morning. So the purpose of the good segment today, we're gonna support today. So there's a young man on Facebook named Deterius Lofton. I hope I say his name right. And he's a young man. He's a digital content creator, and of course, y'all all know, trying to get paid from Facebook, trying to get paid from social media, and I love it. Okay. So he made a post where he configured up how he can get him a Tesla by making his $30,000. Where he configured up the comments he needed, the reactions he needed, the shares he needed. So I encourage everybody to go and share his post, go and comment on his post as well, and like, love, sad it, whatever you do, as long as you react to his post. Because I really, really think that is so cool. And now I can't wait to hear the testimony of him driving off the lot in his Tesla, because the Facebook community, his community, because he looked like us, his community rallied together to help him to make his dream come true.
I think that is so dope for you to even, this is a kid, right?
Yeah.
And for you to even think, hey, you know what? I want to buy my car. I don't want to, and I know I can do it. Let me go ahead and pull in the support so that I don't have to necessarily ask for a dollar amount. All I'm asking for is support so that I can get to where I need to do. So he made the video. He was creative with it. He put it out there. All we have to do is just literally like, comment, and share.
Yep.
And pass it
It's
on.
nothing negative, nothing provocative. As a matter of fact, it's very inspiring.
It really is, because how did you think about just, hey, you know what? I know how I'm going to get my car.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put myself in debt. I'm not going to go ahead and get a loan right now because I can't really afford a loan. I don't need a loan right now. Yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and do it with my content. And I'm going to use and draw from the support of the people around me. That is ingenious. Absolutely. Why? Because why not? Why not?
Harder, not harder.
Why not support each other? Why not put that out there, man? This dude is a genius. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the innovation. I love the creative thinking. I love how he went outside of the box and said, you know what, I'm going to do what everybody else is doing, but I'm just going to really drive the support. And one of the things he mentioned is that there was a man on TikTok who needed support, and all he asked everybody to get out of debt, he asked everybody for $1.
And they sent him $1.
People were sending dollars. Okay, and he ended up getting out of debt. That's the dopest thing in the world, because all it takes is $1, right? Yeah. This only takes a share, a like, and a comment. And for you to throw that out there and then go back and watch it tomorrow, and then go back and watch it the next day until he reaches his goal. Because if it was a fight
or if it was some foolishness,
we'd be watching that last over and over again.
We'd be quick to post, we'd be quick to comment. And I love the encouragement in the comments. Everybody, because you got this, bro.
Yep.
We're going to help you get in. Make sure you update us when you're driving off the lot of your car. Like, I love the positivity. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I am going to share his post today. Mm-hmm. And I got 4,000 friends on Facebook. Mm-hmm. Now, we're going to help this boy get his Tesla.
You almost at 5.
He ain't doing nothing wrong.
Yep.
He ain't doing nothing wrong.
Yep, I got 4,000 as well. And we going to help him.
We're going to help him get his Tesla.
So let's pull together. Let's really help him get that, man. I think that's the dopest. You know what? We underestimate this generation.
We do.
We do. Our children, we underestimate them, man, because they are so bright and so smart and so innovative and just so creative. Man, they are amazing at what they do. And they think greater capacity than what we actually think. You know, we think, hey, I'm going to go to work and I'm going to do what I got to do. Mm-hmm. They're like, shoot, everything is driven by support and driven by media. Why not just do it this way? Why not rally for the people? They own social media all day anyways. What's the harm in a click? Like, just click on the thing.
He even showed like his reaction insight. And he was like, honestly, I could have had it. You know how many people passed this post up or how many people clicked on it just to see what other people saying and clicked off? What's it going to do for you to type in 3 words? Because you have to type at least 3 words. You can't get on there and type like an 8 or nothing like that. Yeah. Type a little encouraging message. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And keep the lead. How keep the lead is helping businesses that don't have the exposure or that are going downhill, things like that, all with his social media by going and reviewing their food, giving them the publicity that they need, and people going to support. I think that is beautiful.
Dope.
Use your platform for something good. Get all this foolishness off the metaverse or whatever they call this thing. Yeah. Get it off there. And support your people.
Support your people.
Support.
Hey man, we are proud of you, dude. We're gonna be supporting, we're gonna be sharing, we're gonna be putting it out there.
Yep.
Because this is absolutely creative. Amazing. And I hope that it ends up on some of the mainstream shows. I hope somebody throw it out there on their social media, some famous people, because I really believe that we should drive support towards those who think about, hey, I'll actually do the work. I'll actually put it out there so that I can produce the outcomes that I want in life. So I thought that was extremely creative. I love that story. So testimony ahead of time. I know you're going to get it. And then we're going to update when you do get it. We want to see that video, man.
We're going to help somebody else reach their goal.
We're going to help somebody else.
We need to keep this thing going.
That's true.
We need to keep this thing going.
So we're going to hit a goal. We're going to be reaching out to people who got goals and got things going on. Put it out there and let's go for it, man. We honestly, when we started this show, we really did not expect much. Can I say that? I won't say, maybe it's not expect much, but we didn't know what we was doing. We didn't know what we was doing. We didn't from name to titles to all the stuff that we didn't know what we were doing. We were just doing what we felt led to do. We felt led to start the show, to start doing the show. That was it. We honestly, we probably are the furthest people from being talk show people. We goof off. That's it. We goof off. We're funny. We're real. We're down to earth. But I'm grateful that it's going the way that it's going because it's impacting a lot of people more than what we actually thought. So when you feel led to do something or you know something that's going to be beneficial, why not just do it to the fullest? Like go behind and go for it. And then from that point, allow everybody else to come and support what's going on with you. Drive that support and watch it just flourish what you have going on. What's up, sis? What you have going on and how you're moving. So let's just rally behind this young man. Let's do that and just continue to support one another.
His name is
Deterius.
I hope I'm saying it right. Lofton. And like I said, I am going to share his post on my page. So you know where my page is. Be looking out for his post because I really want you guys to support me. Amen.
Amen. All right. Cool. That works. That works. What's up? Let's stir it up. What is our stirred up topic for today?
Florida parents arrested for neglect.
All righty. So,
y'all, I'm gonna get this stirred up sound. It bothers me. It does. I know plenty of us that see the movie Get Out. Every time I hear it bothers me. So we're gonna get something else on this. I'm
gonna change this sound, man. I'm gonna change this sound. Now look, did y'all hear about
my phone acting up, y'all?
Did you hear about? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right, Sheena. Like, comment, and share this show. We always forget. I promise you, I always forget to put it up there, man. So did you all hear about the family that got arrested? The parents that got arrested for neglecting their child. Apparently, there was a child. They went to school, and there was just a whole bunch of things going on. I want to read it verbatim, but the phone acted up.
Bless me, Lord.
Okay, but in short,
so apparently the child went to school. She's 15 years old, by the way.
Okay. The
child went to school, and roaches came out of her book bag.
Okay.
Roaches came out of her book bag. Mm-hmm. So I guess that raised a concern for the school, and they sent out DFS. DFS went to investigate, and the baby was living in terrible conditions.
Yeah.
Infested with bugs, the house. Dogs, feces all over the floor, the house covered with like mold and old food and like just a hoarder ship. That's what I want to call it, a hoarder ship.
Hoarder ship.
But apparently they had DFS called on them before because the children in the home had a chronic case of lice. Mm. So in Florida, I don't know what they down there doing, but they ended up arresting the parents for neglect because of the way that the child was living.
How y'all feel about this?
I basically, like I discussed with Brother Greg prior to the show, I feel like, first of all, the child is 15, the parents are 30, meaning that the parents had her at about 15, right?
15, yeah.
Maybe they just didn't know, or maybe they don't know, or maybe there's a mental thing going on, or there's a depression, or it's something deeper than just filth and neglect. You know what I'm saying? And I know plenty of dirty people who are dirty houses or whatever, and they're not neglect. I didn't mean to say that. Not like that, but I'm saying I know people that don't live in the best conditions, but it doesn't change the love that they have for their children. They don't live in the best conditions because of the position that they're in. Uh-huh. And they don't live in the best conditions because, honestly, sometimes they just don't know.
But you know what? Messy and dirty looks different.
Yeah, what they were saying, right? It seems as if it was just trifling.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that it's okay for nobody to live like that.
Yeah.
But I don't think that jail is the answer. I feel like it's something that they need to get to the bottom of with this family. Mm-hmm. Maybe get them some type of resources, even if
counseling.
Counseling. Mm-hmm. Do some mental evaluation. Mm-hmm. Something is going on, because something got to be wrong for you to want to live in filth like that.
And mentorship. You know, because sometimes what will happen is you're holding them accountable to something that happened before them. You never know what is leading them in whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
They might not know, literally might not know what to do to help them, help their family get to where they need to be. Sometimes some of them might feel like they don't have any other choice but to just sit there and let them help.
So I feel like you said, Tiara, it's good that they took the child, but she's not going to have her family and she needs counseling. Exactly. So I agree. Place her in foster care or wherever. Place her somewhere else until things get better. But even she needs counseling because she's been subjected to that lifestyle. So what you think what's going to happen to her life? You know what I'm saying? Or what type of trauma that she's went through living like that? Yeah. That's a traumatic. I would go be itching every day if I went over their house. I'm just being honest.
But even with that, the after taking her, getting her where she needs to be, the well-being has to be for the whole family. Yeah. Not just for portions of it. Because like we said, it does not negate love. And she may be feeling some sort of love from her parents. I'm sure there's something there. They're her parents. She loves them, and I'm sure they love her. And maybe there may be some type of drug abuse. Who knows? We never know what could be happening. Or it could just be pure, my life is going the way that I don't like it to go, and I'm just getting by every single day.
It could be depression.
You never know. You never know. And there's so many things taking place right now, especially since the pandemic. Things have been unveiled, and people mental conditions and mental disturbances that we all had. And listen, from that point, we have learned that it's best to reach out and say you need help, but not everybody knows how.
Not everybody knows how.
So what family member has come over and not member like this, lived like this, loved her kids, but this was comfortable for them? Come on, Tiara. Exactly. This is the point.
They think that it's normal. So maybe they think that filth is normal. Or what we think about a hoarder. A hoarder thinks that what they're doing is normal.
That's true.
So who are we to tell them how to live? I'm not saying that you need to live like that. Throw some stuff away. Clean up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. Okay. But it's still, even with hoarders, I feel like it's something mentally wrong too. Yeah. Because you can't tell me that you got stuff piled up to the ceiling and it's okay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still something that needs to be worked out. And like I told y'all, every time I get on this live, come on, man, people want to call me every time, but I'm gonna act right today. But yeah, I don't think that jail is the best option. Now, we don't know if anything else is going on, but from the article that I read, it's simply just the living conditions are terrible. Yeah. Yeah. And she's 15. Like I said, if she been in there, because everybody like, she's 15, she should have cleaned up, she should have did this. She don't know. She been living like that all her life, basically. So they don't know. Some people don't know how to. I know people that don't know how to clean up, and what they think is clean is not clean. Yeah, Yeah. So if that comes with helping, that comes with resources. I guess it's not enough family members, or who's to say family members want to deal with them? Yeah. Because if you dirty at home and then you come, you can't dirty at my house. You know what I'm saying? So I think it needs to be more intervention in a positive sense than locking them up. And now she's finna be feeling some type of way because she's away from her family.
She away from her parents.
She already embarrassed because the roaches came out of her book bag. Hey, I would have been like, man, y'all got roaches in this school.
You know what I'm saying? Playing it off.
Playing it off like a mug.
A roach fell in my book bag. But depending on the smells or whatever may come along with it, the people are gonna be like, that came from.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. If it has something to do with her appearance, it has to be deeper than what the article is reading. But at the same time, just because she may be in a unhealthy environment,
it doesn't mean take her parents away. That's what I wish. I wish that we were focused, the government was focused more on the family holistically, like just making sure that the whole family is healthy and getting all of them to a certain place. Now, if they did since they did detain them, hopefully they're coming up with a plan on, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to send you and get you some mental evaluations. And then from that point, we're going to determine how we want to move forward to get you all back in your space. And then you can start spending time with your child. But we need to see that you can keep the space clean. And then from that point, you can get your child back. Because she's already 15, you know, to uproot and have to say, you know what, they cannot live in this environment anymore. Yes, they need a better environment, but they need they need their mama and daddy. This is what they need, you know. But if it is any other type of abuse going on or any other neglect going on, I'm praying that they're looking at the whole family and figuring out what needs to happen. So yeah, you don't want to snatch them away. Everybody keeps saying it.
Everybody keeps saying, look at the effect that it had on Kirk Franklin.
And it had on Kirk Franklin.
True. I'm not saying foster care is the best option.
Yeah.
Because we all know, and not having parents, look at the effect that it had on him as well.
Yeah.
But somebody got to step up and help and intervene in some type of way. And it doesn't seem, well, like I said, we can't even say that because who knows what type of intervention the family has tried to have.
Yeah.
Like Tiara was saying, people are comfortable. It has to be more to the story. It does have to be more to the story.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But from what we read, it's all because of the living conditions. I guess maybe she do come to school dirty or something. I don't know what it is. Whatever is going on, it caught their attention. And when they got there, she living like that. And that's not cool for nobody. For nobody to be living like that. So I pray that they definitely get the help that they need, the resources that they need. Plenty of cleaning companies. I see it on TikTok all the time.
Yep.
It's a lady on TikTok that go clean people's houses for free every 3 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But people are scared to ask for help.
They probably
because
it's a
like people don't want nobody coming in and cleaning up, and they got different things that they're embarrassed of, and that's the reason why you know what, when we go and put out our businesses, we do need a non-judgment zone type understanding in the forefront, because people need to know, like, we got our cousin who has the laundry, Janisha, she has the laundry.
You want to say foodie so bad.
I do be wanting to say foodie. I'm sorry, but look, she does laundry, and she's the new neighborhood wash lady. Okay, and as she is washing people's clothes, that's something that's really sensitive to people. So some people are terrified to let somebody wash their clothes, depending on what it is that they're dealing with or faced with. And then if you have children who may wet the bed, you might feel a way about that. If you have older parents who have certain things going on, you may feel a way about that. But it doesn't matter.
We're living in the generation of the video.
Yeah.
She is definitely not telling a lie. No lies told her.
Yeah.
People are immature and people are childish.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm washing these people's clothes. Look, and this is it. But not foodie. Foodie, you wouldn't do this. I know you wouldn't do this, okay? Because you're professional. But other people have done this. Literally, people have ridden past. Lord have mercy. People rode past the homeless people. Okay. And when they are seeing people who are homeless or staying right there on the street, they walk up with a video camera and mess with these people.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Mess with these people.
Now, if you're doing like a video thing or whatever, I still feel like there's a level of HIPAA and a level of just discretion that you should have.
That's dope.
Because you know what I'm saying? You dealing with a sensitive, vulnerable person right now.
Yeah.
I don't want no camera in my face.
Yeah.
And me all over the place. I'm already all over the place begging, or as some people say, begging.
Yeah.
All over the place doing that people already look down on them and treat them any kind of way because they homeless. Yeah, you're doing a good deed, but having a camera in their face and all of that's not.
I think that's awesome, a little bit. I was willing to pay for help of removing roaches, bed bugs, and infestation before I go in and clean. Yes. I think that is the dopest thing in the world, because you know what? They do need help with that. But even people knowing that, it's like the word help scares people today.
I don't really need no help.
Because what is the ulterior motive?
You're tripping up the steps with the groceries, man. Let me help you.
Sometimes it's needed to get organized,
So because, like I said, if you've lived in clutter and filth all your life, and you've never been shown how to declutter or how to even properly clean. Some people aren't shown how to properly clean.
Ooh-wee.
And that, listen, it happens. Even in our communities, in our everyday lives, some people's definition of clean, now some people got OCD, but even a presentable clean, some people don't know what that looks like. So for them, this is just the norm. Keep that to the side. Do this, do that. Hey, you living with the roaches, make them pets. You know, stuff like that. That's just how
them
it
a
is.
leash or something. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, no, seriously, this is something. This is a thing. You know,
but
Foodie said, I have a no judgment zone, straight up. And I love that because I knew this much. But maybe even us making sure that we do put those things out there, you know, maybe even doing videos. Some people helping. We can't get to them right now, but you know, somebody can. So hoping that somebody does, and hopefully help this family. But I'm really praying that there is, if there is more to the story, that they still take the time to deal with them as a whole family and not just think about, hey, this is going to be best for the child to take them and uproot them from the home. But hey, we need to help the home. Yeah. You want to read that down?
My niece ran away and stayed with me for 2 months. She wasn't taught any responsibilities. When I say I almost needed to go to a mental hospital as many times as I had to talk to her about cleaning up.
Yeah.
Some people just don't know.
Hey, we love having a whole bunch of children with us. I mean, they know you can come here and be free, kick it, have a good time.
House where a kid can be a kid.
Where a kid
ain't got nothing on us.
Where a kid can be a kid, and you're gonna have a really great time. But guess what you're gonna do? Oh, you gonna clean up. Oh, you gonna clean up. And look, me and Antoinette together ain't no good when it come down to this whole clean. Get up! Come on, y'all, let's go. It's time to clean up. Y'all gonna be ready to go somewhere. Y'all gonna want to go to the mall in a little bit. And then y'all gonna be saying, can we please go? Can we please go? And it's gonna be too late because y'all didn't clean up. I had I think like 10 girls over here at one time. 10 of my nieces over here with my daughters. And we were supposed to go to the mall. I said, everybody clean up and get ready and let's do this. They were cleaning up, and while they were cleaning up, they all joking off, goofing off. Girl, stop! Smacking each other. That's real nice. That's real cute. But until my house is clean, we won't be leaving. Okay? And then they went from there. And from that point, they started taking their showers and stuff. They should have been cleaning up and alternating in the shower while they were cleaning. There's too many of y'all. So while they were doing that, they flipping out, doing all the stuff. By the time we got to the mall, it was too late.
Yep.
So guess what? Now what y'all want to do? Can we go somewhere? Everything else costs. So we're going to ride past the arch. That free arch. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Play with me. Play with somebody else. Okay? Took forever to clean up my house.
But even then, like just talking about different resources that the community needs, like on a serious tip, y'all. Because even growing up, everybody not even taught how to properly clean themselves.
That's true. Ooh, that's good. That's true.
Young ladies are not taught how to deal with their as the old folks say, they monthly.
Yeah, because I mean, seriously,
they're not taught how to deal with their monthly.
I've some have walked past, and I thought that I was at the aquarium. I'm being honest. This is for real. And
deep sea double.
I'm not saying.
Come here, deep sea double.
You know, no, but for real. Some people really don't know.
You love people. You want to
know what I'm talking about? Say it with me, baby. Say it with me. But no. Straight up. This a whole nother. You show right, sis, because it is something that. But so many people really don't know, and there are adults who don't know. Who don't know, man? You trying to talk with me?
No, I'm really not. No, because it's like
it's ridiculous. No,
but you would be surprised, and a lot of people have to learn stuff on their own. A lot of stuff is trial and error. A lot of times people did have to be musty before they knew it. Maybe I need to wash under my arms with soap. A lot of people did have to have somebody to come over and talk about their house being dirty for them to say, you know what, maybe I do need to do it this way. Or somebody had to show them how to clean up. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with it. Now, my husband got a little problem.
Yeah.
But our children know how to clean.
Yeah.
Wash walls, baseboards. That's the stuff we grew up doing.
Yeah.
I know my granny and my great granny, Mother Bell, they used to get on my nerves. It's Saturday.
Every
9 o'clock
every
in the morning.
Saturday morning.
I don't want to watch no wall.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
don't want to clean up.
That's right. You're going to wash them walls. You're going to clean up. Oh, you're going to do it, and you're going to do it right. Oh, yes. Yeah. But look, it's so funny because my mom didn't even have to, it was so embedded in us and instilled in us that it didn't take her having to say much of anything to us. Now, my mama was the clean up woman. Is the woman who take all the love you girls leave behind. So my mama was the clean up woman, okay? And she was a housekeeper. And sometimes what you find is housekeepers don't like to clean their own houses. I'm serious. I know people who were in the housekeeping field for years and still did not clean their own personal house. They just would not.
At work all day.
And maybe because they've been at work all day, I feel like. But you know what? My mama had it instilled in us. We would clean up, and this woman still came home and found something to clean. It wasn't even necessarily an OCD. It's, hey, she used to always say, y'all make sure y'all stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Make sure you already have the stuff together. If it's already clean, we got company. You never know who's gonna stop by. Yeah. If they stop by, the house is clean. You ain't got to worry about nothing. And you ain't got to worry about nobody saying nothing about your house being dirty, nothing about your house being nasty. If y'all want to be able to walk in my living room, you better learn how to clean this house. If y'all want to be able to go in my refrigerator, go in my kitchen freely, you better know how to clean this house. And the truth of the matter was, if you couldn't do dishes, you could go make your own meals and eat. Yep. It just wasn't going to happen because this house had to be clean. And I was cracking up because it was so embedded in us that when we wanted the house clean before she got home. Because that was our way of showing her, not even just that she's gonna act up, but it was our way of showing her, Mama, we appreciate you for being at work and for doing the things that you was doing. Yeah, but a lot of people don't talk to their children. A lot of people don't teach their children a lot. I'm one of those fathers. I mention the stuff that is uncomfortable. I do. I talk to my girls about things that are uncomfortable. Why? Because I want you to be able to one day talk to your husband about this type of stuff. If your husband, you in a little slump and you say, hey, you ain't washed your tail, you thought you could go for a couple of hours while watching your tail, or you thought you could delay it today. If your husband tell you your bottom stank, their tail stank, I don't want you to be melting down. Go get in the shower, melt that dirt off that butt. Okay, all right. Go and get in the shower and create the chocolate water.
But back in the day, though, a lot of things were different. Like people was just different, man. I'm trying to tell y'all. I never thought I'd be this young saying this stuff. Yeah. But we had responsibility. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it comes with, like we were talking about, the fundamentals of life. Everybody needs to know these things. Mm-hmm. But it's sad that some people don't. Yeah. Yep. Some people don't. Yeah. This much I know, Tierra. This much I know. Okay. OCD. Every last one of y'all houses are flawless. Yeah. Honestly, when I walk in, extremely clean. Did not play. I know this. I know the stories, but also I've seen the proof because you all are very clean. Very clean. Very clean. I eat at your house any day. I'll come spend a night. You sure right. I'll take a shower. The showers is important. I'm telling you. Okay, my daughter feel like she should be paid for doing chores. I feel like I'm not paying for something you should be doing anyway. What do y'all think? Woo! Pay that, baby. Pay that, baby. No, don't you touch me. Don't you touch me. Let me tell you this. I used to pay for chores. We did. I'm gonna be honest. I used to be like, hey, you know what? Y'all do y'all chores, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Do you know after a while, my children started saying, well, I still got my $10 from last week. So if we don't get money this week, it's all good. Mm. And that's what triggered me. I was like, whoa, hold on. This is their responsibility. You don't always get paid for your responsibility. Mm. I still have to clean up this house. This is our responsibility together as a community. So I had to teach them, like I tell them all the time, independence is about you. Responsibility is about your community, your family, those who are around you. So you have to know that you have a part to play. So they have to clean up. Why? Because I'm not just going to pay you for this or that. Now, something I do pay for, all right? Something I do pay for is stuff that I normally would do, that normally would be my responsibility. If they go the extra mile, I pay.
So when my children, when they go out and they cut the grass, at times I pay, and sometimes she said I still
gotta pay
bills.
these
Exactly.
bills.
Do you feel what I'm saying? I gotta pay you for cleaning up and pay your bills, and look, oh my gosh, and pay for your food.
Come on, we dealing with old school now.
Come on
it's
now.
cool for them to earn money, but we didn't get paid for chores.
Thank you.
These kids should know. I definitely
Come on,
I'm not saying that because we done stopped paying
teach
them.
these.
And I'd have been able to buy a plenty of Wingstop without paying them they $5. But what I am saying is, if they go the extra mile,
If they do go the extra mile, pay them for that. Right? Like I said, when they cut the grass and stuff like that, at times they get paid. Sometimes it's literally just a learning experience. Come on, cut this grass.
Yeah.
Because y'all don't know how to cut your own grass. Because you won't ever say you need a man to cut your grass. And guess what? My little 3-year-old son used to be out there pushing that lawnmower, cutting the grass getting all up in his face. And he'd be like, Daddy,
oh, my
Daddy.
son, I told you.
And he take the mask down. He'd be like, can I keep going? Can I keep going? Why? Because I want to really instill that in you. And I love them so much. I want them to be successful at whatever they do. But I also want them to learn that you don't get paid for making your life comfortable for you. You know, you
don't get paid for doing what you're supposed to do.
As a wife, you be sitting there, I wish I would clean up. Because you think because you go to work all day long, I'm gonna sit here and clean up this house and clean up after this and do that. No. Teamwork. You have to make sure you're ready to do teamwork. Like, no, he's at work. You need to go ahead and clean. And look, vice versa. If you go to work and he has to be at home, he need to be getting up and cleaning. Y'all need to know how to share this responsibility because it's about your family at large. It's about the whole family. So, yeah, man, look.
Because I ain't had 5 children to be picking up behind them all day.
Look.
Now, I ain't talking about child labor laws, but you gonna work.
Yeah, no, you gonna do your thing. And then even when it does come to our business, like when we go and we make deliveries, sometimes we take them with them and they take them with us. They go and deliver it to the door. They get paid for that. Sometimes when we need things stacked up in the car, our plates stacked up in the car, whatever we're going to go do at the time, or our food put out, they deliver it with us. Sometimes they have gone places with us and they have served. My children are very clean. They have served. They are very cognitive of, you know how you got those kids to do all that. We don't play that.
There ain't no choice but to be clean around here. They daddy fold towels. The man told me I don't fold my own towels right.
No, that's
so you know what I did? I pushed all them towels over. No, you got me messed up.
No,
you can fold these towels.
No, we was at the laundromat. Right?
No problem.
We was at the laundromat, and so that was like, man, I'm gonna fold the towels. Man, I'm gonna fold the towels. So I'm sitting there, I'm folding the other clothes because when we go to the laundromat, sometimes we like to just fold everything there. So that when we come home, just unload everything. So we fold and fold and fold, and it's nice. It was fun. But I normally fold the towels because I like my linen closet to look a certain type of way. I want all the towels to be facing the fold of the towel to be facing the same way. Okay, tell me if this is too much. But I like the fold of the towel to be facing the same way. That way, when you open the linen closet, it looks nice. It just looks really good. It kind of gives you a hotel / Airbnb like type feel where you feel like, hey, I'm somewhere fresh. It just really does. Now look, okay. Internet was folding towels, and she watching it, whatever she was watching, and she bouncing to the music in her head. Didn't have not a headphone on, and she just folding. So I looked over, and I guess I started doing this. I honestly just did that naturally, and I wasn't even paying attention. But I started kind of doing this, and Eris looks up and she said, "Daddy, what's wrong?" I said, "What you mean, what's wrong? What's wrong? You sitting over there scratching." I said, "What you mean I'm scratching? I'm not scratching." And she said, "There you go. You scratching again. What's wrong? What's wrong?" And she looked down. She said, "Mama, you folding the towels wrong. Please, please fix the towels or let Daddy do it because I'm over there scratching. I don't like my towels facing all which way because it don't make you feel good when you look at it." And look, she could talk all day long. She opened the linen closet every time I lay that mug out. She be, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Organization. Yes. Towels up here, fresh, nice folded, everything.
Long as it's in there when I need to use it.
I heard what you were saying, but it just makes me feel better when I open that. I like opening my cabinets with my dishes in it and realizing, Hey, my glasses are up here. This is here. This is her. All the plastic words here. This is that, and everything is separated properly. I like to go into my civil wardrobe.
Now that's different.
I think it's just
that's different. The towels.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to help. Now you could have went home and redid it. Don't make me feel like I ain't doing nothing. I just sat here and watched 25 loads.
I like the towels to flow. That's how you articulate
Well, you make them flow,
Thank
because
you,
I ain't
man.
touching that nasty other towel.
Yeah, like let's make sure they even.
I understand.
And then look,
I was just trying to get them home.
And look, please don't be she was just trying to get me home. No,
the towels.
Oh, girl, tell me something. Look, I thought you were trying to start something. But look, she but as much as you like the towels to be a certain one, and please don't mix my color towels in with my white towels. I like my white towels over here. I like my color towels over here. Now, when it comes down to
babe, some people don't even know how to wash.
This is true.
Y'all, we need to do like a community center or something.
Yeah,
Like
you know what?
Dirty rooms.
Foodie. Do a washing class. Oh, I love that. That'll be dope. Because that's how I be. Do a washing class. I think that'll be so dope. I would even
the
come.
Community
Just because.
And I don't even think it's just all the time. The young people, older people need it too. Like you putting your lights in there
and the reds. You know you finna get pink. You know you finna get pink. You got pink eyes because you smoke. You got pink clothes because you don't know how to wash.
Take this the wrong way.
It's a lot.
But for real, like.
For real, like what, babe?
Etiquette. Ain't been taught nothing.
I'm draining.
I'm so tired of dragging this tissue epidemic. There's a tissue epidemic in my home.
Man, dude, I'm draining.
Anyway.
Stop doing me like that, baby.
Community need resources. Hey, you don't even mute the camera.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
But the community, we have to have resources for people who just I use the white towels. I have to wash my face.
Yeah, I like that's the ones that I wash my face with. So my white towels are my face towels, and then my colored towels are for the body. I actually like using all white towels. That's just me, period.
It just feels clean.
It's me. It's a thing for me. Why when you started doing that, I'm sitting there gyrating with you. It's a wave going on over there.
Some young girls don't know when they're on their menstrual that they're supposed to use different color towels.
Yeah. Like,
it's a lot going on that people just really don't. What are you doing?
Because
when we talk about these topics, he just cringes, baby. You have
I'm fine
and
with
a wife.
I can deal with it. And look what I talked to my babies about different stuff, about their personal stuff, as girls. I'd be like, so Aunt Flo in town? They were like, dude, why do you keep talking to us? Like, leave us alone. Leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Like, leave me alone. I'd be like, hey.
But even with this, some don't know how to discard of their sanitary napkins. Some don't know the hygiene process.
I walked in that bathroom at somebody's house.
Great.
And them things was sitting, they was hanging out the trash. Oh, Lord, they was hanging out. No. They was hanging out the trash can. I feel it. I just felt it. You know that feeling you get when you was there? Oh, man, they was hanging out the trash can. I said, Antoinette. I said, that ain't even color of blood. Oh, my God. It was greenish, brownish, nasty. Whew.
Y'all have to excuse my husband. I'm still raising him. I'm still raising them.
Okay.
But real, I have to learn on my own. People don't have that person sometimes to help.
Yeah.
School, I totally agree.
And I think at school, it will be great to have mothers go in. And Tiara, it's so funny because you're one of those type of mothers. You don't even have girls, and you are the way you are with everybody's children. I mean, she like that with ours. We be getting on ours, and she be like, "Yeah, tell TT what happened. Tell TT what's going on." Well, if y'all ain't said nothing to him, then I'm gonna say something to him. You know, she's that type of person. So to think about somebody going out and starting an initiative where they say, you know what, we're gonna work with young women on their hygiene, and even somebody to tell. I'm being honest, men, we gotta tell these young boys like, go wash your tail. You
because
stink.
let me tell y'all what I found out about the boys. And
Your room smell like booty.
A lot of boys do not wash in their crack.
They don't.
So I asked Greg, why is that? And he said, because you're taught as a boy that nobody should be back there.
Should not touch
or nothing like that. But so when you're washing, baby, you can't just let water roll down there.
No, you're gonna have to wash your tail.
God.
I didn't know what I was finna say. But you better wash it.
Smell.
You better wash it. No, I'm serious because after a while, that water,
thank you, Mama.
booty juice, all that together just don't work together. You
it
sweat,
don't work.
And then you wondering why your room smell like Frito-Lays and booty.
So my thing is, their daddy's not washing their crack because Greg teaches my son how to wash. Like if I have to wash him up, I wash him up. But Greg really is very, very intentional with teaching him those things. So,
but my dad wasn't that person.
Okay.
Not my dad wasn't.
But even if the mom teaching them, well, y'all not washing these boys' cracks.
No, most of them are. It's just like that's an unfamiliar thing,
baby,
and
please.
it's uncomfortable.
My son, no, hey, get that towel.
You better get in that butt. And make sure it's clean. I'm not playing because I don't want to smell nothing. I don't want to see nothing. I don't wanna.
I came across a man who said he doesn't wash his. I said, so you don't open your butt up and scrub? He said no, and I hung up as you should.
Because that breeds some type of bacteria
and funk. You laying down in a Hershey stain on my dog on my cover. We had no chocolate.
Lord have mercy.
No chocolate.
You thought he was trying to be innovative. No, baby. That's a different streak. It's a different streak.
I'm so glad my child ain't squirted it. But I explained to her and showed her that brown paper bag under the sink is what you use for your pad to go in after. Come on.
That is so good. Talk about it.
We are very, when our nieces and nephews and stuff come over, it ain't just all play and everybody gonna do it. We are very hands-on because it does take a village. And so even before my children went through the menstruation age, they knew how to properly put on a pad. They knew how to properly discard the pad, like how to be discreet with it, things like that, because that was very, very huge for me because I want you to learn how to be a woman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's a cleanliness to being a woman. And so you teach them how to do these things. Can we please talk about people who sit on the toilet and need a break? I'm not going there with you, leaving that booty dust on people's toilet.
No.
I got lots of wipes on the side
because
of my
I promise you, while you typing it, I'm sitting here thinking about it. I'm trying to just move on because I know we short on our time.
Put Lysol wipes on the side of y'all toilet. People don't know what that means. That means wash the rim before and after.
Wipe the dang on toilet down when you get up. Just period, point blank. Nobody wants to come and sit after your tail. And I don't care how clean you feel like your butt is. At the end of the day, whether you were sweating, whatever it is, your skin to my skin just don't work.
What Tiffany had to say? It's ability.
Man, look, I go and I get the wipes.
Don't use them.
I go and I get the wipes, and I tell people all the time, hey, you just use this toilet? Come on. And I'm terrible. I'm one of those terrible people.
He don't care.
And not just I ain't doing it with kids.
Right behind it, like, oh, they didn't know.
I ain't talking to just kids, grown-ups. Hey, man, did you use that bathroom, man? Wasn't you the last one in the bathroom? Man, you better go wash that toilet down. If you don't go wash that toilet seat down, all right, bet. That's fine.
But even some young girls don't even know to check behind them when they're menstruating.
Yep.
Because
sometimes there could be some flies.
Use the bathroom, water come up. You have to check.
And I have to tell all the time, lift the toilet, look under the toilet. Because think about the germs that are produced from a lot of that stuff.
From
like
feces
it's just,
and from
oh
blood.
my gosh. And so
urine, that stuff carries a lot of, it's waste.
They be like, Daddy, Daddy, what you doing in the bathroom? I'm cleaning it up. I'm cleaning up. What are you doing in there? You taking so long. You said you just had to use it. Listen, I don't care about the fact that I stand up to use it. Period, point blank. I'm cleaning this toilet because I don't like my toilet to look any type of way. And then somebody
with my
is
son,
to
we
come.
teach him, hey, look behind yourself. Did you drip?
We make sure.
You need to wipe the rim. Make sure you get in the toilet. I don't want nothing on the side of my floor or on the back of my toilet. Or it's your butt.
Yeah. Okay. We're gonna be good. We're gonna leave that alone. Yeah. Okay. So,
I think this is a great conversation because
I do too.
It's common.
Yeah.
It's common.
Yeah.
Some people just don't know. Some people wasn't taught. Some people didn't even have the resources to teach. You think about people that may have come from a background like the young lady. If her parents were dirty, how's she gonna know how to clean? Yeah. She may know that the idea of clean, like I want this to be clean, but how do I really, really clean it? Some people don't mop with hot water. How you don't mop with hot water?
Yeah.
Come on now, y'all. We got to get some community resources together, y'all. It's like a village.
Yeah. I think it'd be
great. And if you are the clean person in your family or whatever, or you know what I'm saying, help your people out.
Yeah.
Help your people out. You ain't got to be in a judgmental position to do it or nothing like that.
And nobody else don't need to know.
Nobody else don't need to know.
Nobody else needs to know.
Nobody else needs to know.
Just do what you do, love on those, and keep it moving. You know, what you say? Oh, C cup. Okay, and so hold on. Let me see this because this is nice. This is really nice.
Tamu has seat covers, and I have some in my cart because I'm gonna use them for guests.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that, and I can't wait to come
down. This made me stop eating at a lot of people's house. I'm gonna be 100 with you.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't put bleach in their dishwater.
But you know what? Apparently, it is toxic.
I don't care about none of that.
And look, our thing is we like the smell of bleach.
I know it's clean.
You know, but apparently bleach, we use it as a sanitizer when really it doesn't necessarily sanitize for the stuff, a disinfectant. But it's the same thing. So as much as we're using it for the
go ahead. Because you know what you're talking about. So
okay.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying as much as we use it for it, they're saying that it's more toxic to us. Now think about it. Our hands are going in that bleach water and we absorb, our body literally absorbs everything.
Use gloves.
So it kind of puts toxins into your body. But I'm doing all this talking. Can I clean without bleach?
Exactly. So I don't know where we're going.
I can't clean without bleach. But I'm just saying, in defense of those people who say they don't use bleach, if you're using vinegar and baking soda,
some type of something to get it.
I can get more of the natural stuff that you're using. I can get with it. But also, I just think that somewhere bleach must be in a house that is clean. Bleach must be.
I ain't saying just you know when a person just slicing bleach everywhere just to make it smell clean, baby. You about to
they doing what?
Slicing.
Spell it.
My granny from Mississippi. Splashing bleach, throwing bleach, slicing bleach. They slicing the bleach. Slicing the bleach. Y'all about to do chemical poisoning up in here. Yeah, I agree. Nobody needs to be exposing people. Truly help and teach them. This is why people.
Yeah.
I was reading that.
Yep, you should lose it. Oh, sorry.
It's truly not genuine. True.
Yeah, sometimes. Yep. True. Yep. All right. Bleach is my go-to. I burn
my eyes. Do you hear me?
Straight up. I'll be sitting. I'll be like.
But when it's all said and done,
you walk in. Look, and then I'm one of those people. I'm terrible. When I done cleaned up my house, I walk out the door of the house and then walk back.
Yeah, you gotta check.
Or I purposely wait until I have to go somewhere and know, like I done cleaned up the house. Now I gotta run somewhere so I can come back. And when I smell the house and smell clean, I come home and I can get in the shower and then go right to bed.
I don't care what nobody
it just does something for me.
Ain't nothing like a clean house.
That's all. I agree. I totally agree. You know what?
Clean behind.
All right.
So let's sip on this.
That's true. That is the truth. Come on. Let's sip on this. Remember this, okay? We are in the segment of forgiveness fosters faith.
Yes.
Forgiveness fosters faith. And yesterday's segment, I know it was a little lengthy, okay? But I will say this much. It was much needed. Because yesterday was about forgiving yourself. And if you don't go back and watch anything from yesterday's show, just watched that portion of just learning how to forgive yourself and what you need to be forgiving yourself for. And this morning I was like, okay, it's time to kind of move forward, because forgiveness fosters faith, meaning that as you forgive, you are developing your faith. You're helping your faith go to the next level. You're producing greater levels of faith. You're learning how to believe even more in yourself, in God, and who you are and who He's called you to be. And you're gaining confidence in being able to accomplish those tasks.
Right.
Yesterday, it was forgive yourself for allowing things to happen, right? Because sometimes what happens is we hold things over ourselves, or we feel like we could have controlled things when things were happening, or we even made choices to do things and we were upset at the outcomes. Forgive yourself for what you knew. Today, I'm going to tell you this: forgive yourself for what you didn't know. Because what, we're talking a lot about how some people didn't have community, how we had upbringing on certain things. But to be honest, there was some stuff that just was not taught to us. Yeah. And some things we just did not know. And what we instantly do is we blame mama, we blame daddy, we blame older sister, brother, we blame auntie, uncle who wasn't there, who saw us suffer through certain things. We blame so many people. We put the blame off on others. And we just didn't know. And nobody taught us, but we are upset about things that we did not know needed attention. Yeah. We're upset about things that we did not know was messing with us, or we didn't know was going to mess us up. Like, seriously, forgive yourself for the things that you didn't know. You didn't know that these were going to be the outcomes. If I can be completely honest, I wish I would have known that saving myself till marriage would have created a stronger bond between both you and I. Yeah. And not that we don't have a strong bond, but there were a lot of things that we had to work through. Yeah. And y'all know we all about being honest on here. That's the reason why it's honesty.
Not even just childhood trauma, and then our own trauma that we cause ourselves.
Yeah. Yeah, the stuff that we open ourselves up to, we didn't know. We didn't know that I'm going. Okay. We didn't know that I didn't know that watching pornography was going to become addictive. Yeah. As a kid, it was exposed to me.
Yeah.
What? What'd you laugh
We
on?
used to go to the flea market.
Straight up.
That's why they closed them down selling porn to kids. They knew it was not of age.
They knew it. But we was able to get whatever we wanted from that flea market. Lord have mercy. I'm surprised they wasn't selling the ladies out of there. But it was crazy. I mean, I'm just being honest.
Go ahead, man.
It's true. But I've had to learn to forgive myself for the addictions that I allowed myself to fall into. Yeah. Now, no, I didn't have any drug addictions. No, I didn't have necessarily alcohol addictions in my adult life. But there were many addictions that I gave myself over to. Even with the food addiction, I didn't know that eating whatever I wanted was going to make me end up looking like Mr. Clump. I didn't know that I could erase the board with my stomach. I didn't know. I didn't know this was going to happen to me. I didn't know. And I mean, we can laugh about it for real, though.
But you don't really know.
Somebody said, I forgive myself for what I did not know.
Put it in the comments, y'all. I forgive myself for what I did not know or did not know.
And so that's important, y'all. And I mean, we can laugh about a lot of things that we opened ourselves up to, but you have to learn to take the time to review your life and say, I forgive myself because I didn't know. I didn't know how to necessarily clean this or clean that. I didn't know how to do this or do that. I didn't know how to build my family structure. I didn't really know that this was something I didn't know. This was something I didn't know. I'm always going to be transparent. This is something I didn't know. I did not know that disciplining my children was abuse the way I did it. Yeah. The way I did it, and if you know me in my earlier years as a parent, the way I did it, it was just unorthodox. It was totally out of order because I was so busy trying to say, y'all not going to spoil my child. Y'all not going to make them this. Y'all not going to, and I couldn't even let my children just be children because I was so scared of them turning out like the people that I know who didn't get whoopings, who didn't get that. I had to learn how to foster a healthy atmosphere for discipline, realizing that everything didn't require a spanking, everything didn't require my hand being lifted, but some things literally require talking through. It took me to grow, but because of the spirit of abuse, I'm just being honest, that was in my life, I didn't see it. Because a lot of things deserve whoopings where I was at, right? A lot of things deserve whoopings where I was from. So I'm thinking, hey, this is how you're going to save your child. This is how you're going to keep them. This is how you're going to correct that, you know, and then you go to church and people say, yeah, that child don't need nothing but a good old whooping. I forgive myself for what I didn't know. I didn't know that I was harming them like that. I really thought that I was trying to show them a tough love. I didn't know. And guess what happened when I found out about it? When you forgive yourself for what you didn't know, you go and you make it right with the ones who you have wronged. We talked about a portion of this yesterday. I went to my children. For those parents who don't believe you should ever apologize to your child.
Well, why not? They little people.
Get over yourself.
They just not your children. They are people.
But you can't regard them as one who is less than who is worth less than an apology. They're worthy of an apology. And I went to them and I said, you know what? Yeah, I didn't know. And I promise you, my intention was not to hurt. My intention was not, and even if I ever do have to discipline again in a physical manner, if that ever has to come about, if it ever does, I apologize for it, and we're gonna move forward from it. But let's grow together. From now on, these are our triggers. This is stuff that we're not gonna do. But I promise not to do it out of anger. I promise not to do it even in the heat of the moment. We're not going to go in the heat of the moment because I don't need you hurting from this, or I don't need you broken from this. I need you growing from whatever we go for, right? Or whatever we do. So physical is not always necessary. I've learned so much. We have learned so much, and we've allowed one another to be each other's sounding board. Now, in the beginning, we'd be like, man, whatever. You say that because you're trying to do this and you this and that. And how many times do we have to come back? Now, I can bicker. I can in the beginning. And you know what? How many times do I come back?
Oh, you always come back.
And say what?
Come back to me, Shawty.
I come back and I apologize. I'm always coming back and saying, you know what, babe, I see it and I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on it. I'm going to pray about it. I'm going to get myself together. I'm going to take the steps towards it. Yeah, forgive yourself for what you didn't know. What you didn't know that needed to be fixed. Yes. And from there, you'll be able to move on and ask others to forgive you for what you did to damage them. You know, I had to forgive myself for joking too much. Because I used to say some off the wall stuff.
We know they watch the show.
No, but now this one is the clown on the show now. But I would have been that because I used to just say off the wall stuff and you'd be like, Greg, why would you say? Leave people walking out of my house in tears, not of laughter, in tears because they are broken because I didn't care. I just said what I wanted to say. Only to turn around and then say, you know what, I have to apologize. I'm sorry.
I took it too far.
I took it way too far. It wasn't funny because I was dealing with your wounds. Yeah. I apologize. I didn't know. I thought it was just being real when in all reality, I was actually hurting you and wounding you. And from that point, it helped me to become a better life coach, a better counselor, a better friend, right? A better sounding board, better wisdom for people who I'm connected to. So forgive yourself for what you did not know. We know the things that you've forgiven yourself for that you did know. Remember, you were supposed to write the letter to yourself. These are the things that happened. These are the things that I allowed to happen. These are the choices that I made. These were the outcomes. And I forgive myself for what I did, because I didn't recognize all the outcomes that came along with it. But my life is about to get better.
It's about to get better. We up, baby.
It's about to get better. And the
what
things
you say
that you
did,
give it to yourself. Give yourself grace. Recognize you didn't do this to damage you. Yeah. Okay? We love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for joining us for yet another hour of Honest Tea. I'm your boy, Brother Greg, and
I'm your girl, that's for me.
And we love y'all big time. Yeah. Hey, deuces! Chugging up the deuces.
Love y'all.
Love y'all. Have a good day.
faith or it's family,
marriage to jealousy.
truth or it's fantasy, yeah.
We're doing everything.
Cause there's so much to talk about. Sit still and brew it out. Bitter and sweet, ice and heat. Let's take a drink of honesty.